Well, musically, we've evolved. I think the music's gotten better and better over the years. It's become more and more focused on folk elements, the Nordic music, folk music from Norway and Sweden, and also classical influences. So, yeah, it evolves all the time. And as it has been now on our last two albums, it's only me writing the music. And so it's even on the new record, new album that I've started recording now, sitting here in my home studio and recording. Personally, well, you experience always things in your life, good and bad, and everything affects you as a person, and yeah, for better or for worse. And now I'm the only remaining founding member of the band, so I speak for myself about that. Well, thank you. I think also it was a step forward. It was, I think, the best album so far for Evilon. Um, the goal or vision was to write songs about Norse mythology and kind of had a vision of making it an easier album, not so complicated arrangements as we maybe had on The Warrior's Way. Ginnegagap was more to the point. It was easier. I arranged more four on the floor, you could say. Drums, more ba da bo da instead of taka 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 taka. So on that one, it was really the point to make not easy listening, but more straightforward. Try that on an album, and I think it worked very well. That's a thing I really want is just the things you describe. I want melodies because I love melodies. I've said that many times. That's the reason why I started playing guitar once upon a time, because I heard a melody on a series on TV and I wanted to play it. That was the reason I started. The first thing I learned was that melody, and aggression, of course. In my life, there's a lot of tragic, bad things that happen, and this is a way for me to get out all the feelings. And I want the music to be a mixture between all the melodies, heavy riffs, and the atmosphere. And so it is a conscious decision I make when I do the music. I want it this way. I don't want just aggression, just brutality. I want it mixed with the more atmospheric, beautiful parts and more aggressive parts. That's the way I want it. And it has to have a good melody. Well, I feel the legacy of all the good Swedish metal bands, of course, and I've taken inspiration over the years to listen to a lot of them. But in the process, when I'm making music, I try not to listen too much to them. I want to, as in the question, forge your own identity. Of course, if I ever have written something that's even slightly similar to another Swedish or Norwegian metal band, I delete it at once. I want it to be as unique as it can be, and I write every melody myself. I never take any melody from an old Norse folk song or classic song or anything. I write everything myself. So that's very important for me. Well, as long as the music, the songs I make feels fresh to me. Um, I don't feel like I'm struggling to keep my music fresh. It's just something that happens, and it has to be full of surprises. It has to be interesting. It has to be uh, when I make the music. In the best of worlds, when I sit and listen to some parts are made, and I get some goosebumps myself, then it's good and fresh to me. Well, the social medias, you have to be updated, and I try to make content, try to find things and put up there, and well, I guess it's a big opportunity. You can make PR for yourself, for your band now. You don't have to have a company doing it, but it's a lot of job, it's a lot of hard work making content, and sometimes, some periods, I feel like now I want to concentrate on making music as I do now. I'm sitting recording a new album. I don't feel I have the energy or to make social content that much. Um, but that's, you ask about the biggest opportunity. I think it is that you can do PR for yourself easier now than you could when I started out. There was no internet. Well, I could say, um, what do I want or Evilon want to explore? Uh, I think I have come back to recording this new album now. I've finished 6 songs out of 10 so far. It's gonna be 10 songs, and it's a new Evilon that you're gonna hear. Um, I've written something on social medias about it, but it's even more aggressive now. I think it's even more melancholic this time. It's even more Nordic, Swedish, Norwegian folk music, classical influences, the use of blast beats on the drums. We haven't almost used that before in Evilon. I think it has been on one song, maybe. It's gonna be used more frequently on this one. That means it's gonna be more intensive. It's gonna be stronger emotional experiences, I think, now on these new songs. Yeah, it's gonna be really something for you to listen to. It's not gonna be as easy listening as Guinness. This time I've gone this completely different direction. I really do think I've done awesome songs, and a lot of bad things, you could say. Bad in the meaning tragic things has happened since the last Guinness album, for me personally, for my family. Really a lot of heavy stuff that you gotta cope with, and for me, writing music and arranging that, it is a way of, it's a therapy for me. So yeah, that's how it's gonna be now in the future with this album. I think that would be the song Yggdrasil from the album A Warrior's Way, because I feel that's a really good song. that I wrote now some years ago. It has both harsh vocals and some clean choir from me. I'm the singer, the clean vocal singer, and folk music. It's a song that surprises you in the arrangement. It happens stuff, it goes this way and then suddenly on the other way. So, and it's kind of fun because that song was recorded by the original members, not the original singer, but the original guitar player who took up the vocals. And that's the contrast to how it's going to be on the new album, because now suddenly it's only me left from the founding members. It's only me. And there's only going to be new people on this album. It's still KR on bass as on the last album King I Got, but apart from that, it's new people that will be announced sometime here in the future. So stay metal!